Well, welcome back, everybody. Fascinating to get the insight there from Simon Webb on that Chris Melling finish. It was pretty spectacular. And a man who felt the full force of that joins me in the box for this one as well. Sam Henderson with me on the commentary. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. It's been so brilliant having you here this weekend in Kansas City. How much have you enjoyed the whole experience?
It's been great. I mean, it's been new, like I said before, with the whole shot clock. You know, it's been exciting. It's been fun to watch. You know, everything's just been great. Looks like we got a good match here. I haven't seen Shaun yet, but
yeah, you know all about Chris Melling by now.
I know all about Chris Melling after last night. That last out that he played against me was insane.
Yeah, we just played it before we got you into the booth. It wasn't a deliberate choice, but a happy accident, I must say. It was pretty special.
Yes, for sure.
But Shaun Jones doesn't look like the type to play reputations, and that's important in this game.
Yeah. It looks like he's made a few good shots here so far. It's going to be tricky getting on this 8-ball, though.
Yeah, I think he's just come to see if he can land behind it, but I'm with you. I think he's got a really tough shot to play.
Trying to draw to the rail and then back out. Oh. Looks like he just poked at it. All right, Chris, let's see one of those spectacular outs.
Yeah, he's got a shot to play first. I'm not sure he's on much. He can just sneak through to 12.
It's gonna be tricky getting the 11 out, but if he can just knock it out with the 10, that'll do.
He may even try off this one. That's a lovely shot.
That was great. Yeah, it looked like the 1 ball was a little in the way for the 10 ball to be the breakout ball.
Now you're still so annoyingly young. Do you find yourself when you're watching the game and someone like a Chris Melling, for example, are you almost mentally are you taking some notes?
Definitely, his shot choice, if he chooses to either run out or play safe, I'm definitely trying to learn, take it all in.
I think it's one of the things I think it's one of the things that's quite underrated actually about Chris's game, is because he's so well known for those flashy clearances and playing fast and having that eye-catching style.
Yeah, I took the right shots, but I just had a couple positional errors, and the slickness of the table got me a couple times, and he said he would have done the same thing as me, just the slickness.
That must have been quite a nice thing to hear.
Yeah, and then I watched back the video and I heard some of the nice words he said, and I thought that was nice.
It's something that we heard Tyler talk about in his last interview after his match there with Blake Baker, that it's something it's very difficult to prepare for if you're not familiar with how slick and how slidey a TV table plays. It changes your entire game.
Yes, for sure. There's a lot of shots you can't play because of the slickness. Like playing a ball with a lot of inside is really tough.
And also, it doesn't take much to screw the ball back.
No.
Draw the ball back, I should say.
Not at all. I just got done watching Blake and Tyler's match, and I think it was the final rack.
Kept on traveling, didn't it?
That cue ball just tracked right towards that side pocket. He barely hit it, and just, it just came right back. It looks like Shaun's making a good out here.
Yeah, he's taken these out really, really well. I feel like he's now done the majority of the heavy lifting. Looks a little frustrated, but I think he's okay here.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting on the 14 ball. And I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult. It's just laying straight in on the 9. Or, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That means the 9 must comfortably pass the top left.
Yeah.
You'd like to be quite straight on it. That's not bad. Just draw
Looks like-
straight back now for the 8.
Yep. Uh-oh.
And there's that table.
Yep.
That's
Looks like he can still make it, though.
Yeah, shake of the head from Shaun. I don't think he can quite believe how far back he's come.
Stream table is something else. Oh.
It's gonna
Oh my gosh.
hover in the pocket. I mean, that feels like it's halfway over the shelf of the table.
It definitely looks like, from here, it looks like it's well over halfway.
Can't quite believe this one stayed up. Watch the replay. It's somehow.
Chris just drills it. His potting ability is just so good.
Yeah, and if you listen to him, it used to be a lot better. It's one thing that he says has declined a little.
Wait, the 8 ball just fell.
That's okay. It'll come back up.
Oh my goodness. It was that deep.
It was. I'm not surprised. Chris is having a little giggle. I'm not surprised to see it fall. We talked about how deep in the pocket it was. It's actually going to be tough for our referee Scott Price to replace it where it was. He's done a good job. Thankfully, it's not going to stay there much longer.
I was surprised it didn't fall when Shaun had an attempt at it.
I mean, I think we all were. It was mighty close.
Yeah.
We are talking pretty tiny margins, but that was a pretty tiny margin kind of shot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Chris again can't quite believe his brakes run dry. It's been a bit of a feature on this table.
Yeah.
Don't you think, in the last day and a half?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, I think I had one dry break yesterday. I found a spot that worked great. And then this morning, or this afternoon when I played my match, I tried the same break, and it just didn't work.
It must be so frustrating as a player.
Yeah. I thought I had it down, but nope. Chris broke pretty well against me last night, but things can change in a day. Things can change in a game.
Yeah, one rack to the next.
What's he doing here? I did not think he could see that much of the 3 ball.
Yeah, that's worked pretty nice. This was a congested layout at the top of the table, and I've been really impressed with how Shaun's taken it down so far.
Yeah.
This transition shot, you sort of feels the only thing I can kind of go wrong.
It's just got to get straight. Well, that'll work. I thought he was going to try to get on the 4 ball. I think he might have, but just that it's how easy it is to draw the ball.
But actually, I don't think it's bad because he can just come in behind the balls here.
Yeah, it worked out.
Checks it out with a bit of inside. That's nice.
I think I might have played the 4 ball there. But whatever he likes.
Yeah.
It's a nice out for how, down at the end of the table. It was pretty messed up down there. It's a good out.
Yeah, it was. And from even just, talking about the mechanics of that finish, yeah, great finish. But to give even more flowers Shaun Jones' way, after how the last rack ended, that would have been a particularly painful one to take.
Yeah.
Competition of firsts.
So he breaks head ball and 14. Yep.
I mean, what a break that is.
That's great. Looks like the 15 ball and the 2 ball are the only problem balls.
Yeah, and there's a discussion to be had there, isn't there? Because they're both fairly big problems.
Yeah.
He's decided that the solids are going to be the easier one to solve.
I think I would agree with him on that one.
How you solve it is another question entirely, though.
Good play to get on the 2-ball right here with the 6, but
well, if he's played for the 1 there, that was quite a tough shot.
yeah. Or if he'll try to run into the 7-ball. Uh-oh. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
Yeah, it's getting tougher, isn't it? There is definitely an element of potting himself into trouble here.
I'm not sure what. Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I think Chris can either play the combo or just. Yeah, the 15-ball looks pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, he's got options. It's a containing shot from.
Can he see the 9, or is he playing safe? Oh wow, there's a gap there.
Got a well-known cliche in Q Sports in the UK. There's always a gap.
Well, this looks pretty wide open from here.
Yeah, that first shot just opened everything up. But even on a finish as basic as this, where Chris hasn't really had to play anything too fancy, it's noticeable that his pattern has been pretty perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, his cue ball is usually pretty spot on, so. Yep, still head ball. Uh-oh. All right. Well, stripes looks like the obvious choice to me. Especially if that 9-ball passes.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated there, Chris, because, you know, kicked it off is never nice, but not to say that he was asking for it, but
yeah,
when you're going towards the general direction of a pocket, you are always at risk of that.
I don't like breaking head ball from the rail. I'd rather break second ball from the rail.
Yeah, I feel like you've got to. It can be very, very effective, but you've got to hit it so perfectly to square that cue ball back up.
There's that draw again.
We heard from Jordan Shepherd a lot yesterday in the shootout. A few interviews with Jordan as he went on to win the competition, and it's his first ever American pool event, and therefore he's having some similar struggles as Shaun Jones is having here, because Shaun doesn't have too much experience of this TV table, but by the same token, Jordan had very little experience of the American equipment, and he said it was so difficult because he feels like he doesn't know what's actually happening when he's about to play the ball, which is a bit of a scary feeling, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So are the balls different sizes in England?
In England, yeah, very different sizes, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So not only in English pool, where we talk about red and yellows, those balls are smaller and lighter, but the cue ball itself is smaller and lighter than those object balls.
Yeah.
Which makes the game entirely different.
I saw Jordan yesterday. He had to make sure that there was no solids or stripes left on the table. He wasn't sure. Well, it's a good out there. Took advantage of his opportunity.
The break has generally been Shaun's friend in this match. I hope I'm not giving him the curse there.
15 ball. Oh my goodness.
Well, it turns out I might have done. Sorry about that, Shaun.
Commentator's curse.
Struck it so nicely. This is one where you're just a little unlucky not to make a ball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I like here. I think I like solids because the 7 ball can follow the 15 in. This looks pretty good for Chris.
Yeah, those four solids that are, well, where the cue ball is right now, they look sort of congested, but they actually all just pick each other apart a little bit.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll try to bump the 7 or just follow the 7 in. Follow the 7 in past the 15.
Well, if he wanted to bump the 7, he's got the option off the 1 ball now.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what he decides to do. He may see it as a little bit of a free shot, but he needs to make sure he's on his next ball, which I think is why he's turning it down. So all of a sudden, the 4 and the 6 there became a lot more difficult to land on once you'd gone south of the side pockets.
Yeah. This is kind of a little bit of a tricky shot. He's got to play pretty good speed here. And it looks like he hits it pretty good.
I mean, it's perfect, isn't it, really?
Now, I'm just wondering if he... I'm wondering how deep that 15 ball really is, if it's just simple for that 7 ball. Yeah, it's cool. It looks like he's looking at. Oh, it goes. I didn't even see the top corner.
Chris Melling did.
Yeah. Yep.
Look what a clever route he's taken here. That's such an intelligent shot. I love that choice.
Hit it, and he hit it dead perfect.
Yeah, there's a lot to admire about this finish. For all the flashy finishes that Chris can take out, it's finishes like that that for me make him a really special player.
Yeah.
And he will absolutely blame Scott Price for that.
Second ball and nothing again. I mean, sometimes 8 balls just that way, where nothing goes on the break. It's frustrating.
Oh yeah, I know. Sometimes think, you guys are. I love watching this game, but I think you guys are the crazy ones for playing it. It can be maddening. So stripes the choice for Shaun Jones. I like the choice. Feels like he's just picking the pace of the table a little bit better.
Yeah. Looks like this is the shot right here. Just gotta land on that 12 ball. And then everything else looks wide open. Eight ball looks a little weird, but it goes in multiple pockets. I thought he would have tried to get a little flatter on that 12 ball.
Yeah, for sure. I was just thinking that myself there. He could have afforded to have overhit that by a long way. Because all this means now is he couldn't really get too close to his work.
Well, he hit that ball good enough. Or if he'll go forward. Nope. I wonder where he'll play the 8 ball.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Because the 2 ball kind of blocks the...
The 2 ball's exactly
route.
where you'd want the cue ball to be,
Yeah.
isn't it, really? He's just come far enough. He's played a nice shot there. I think this is one of those where you could make a case for just landing in the middle of the table and giving yourself sight of it.
Yeah, just leave yourself a shot. This is a little tricky. Because he doesn't want to be back cutting into a blind pocket.
Yeah, where he's putting his cue there, that is ideal. But that's a risky shot because the 2 plays very, very big. Oh, and so he hits it. Yeah, that was the risk with that shot.
I wonder if he... I don't know what... Chris would have a shot for this, but... I don't know if he can just cut it straight in, play the 8 maybe off the 7 and into the corner.
I think off the 7 has to be the shot.
Oh, there it goes. What a shot.
What a shot it is.
What a shot. And he keeps himself alive in the match.
It's they'll in a few months' time you won't even be thinking about that. It'll feel so natural, I promise. But yeah, the 8-ball on the break is a shootout specific rule. It's not a part of the wider international rule set.
Okay.
Which is a good thing.
I'm not sure.
We love having it for the shootout because it does just make things fun.
Yeah.
Always keeps us on our toes. As Chris takes on these stripes. And on stripes here, so I'm not sure I'm seeing too many problems.
I don't think there's any. I mean, the 9-ball could be. Never mind. He's just gonna say, I'm gonna take it out right here. This cue ball is just placed perfectly almost every single shot. It's got it on a string.
Yeah, makes the game look very, very easy when you can do that. He rolls in another finish. It just must keep you under so much pressure when you're in that opposite chair. Because Shaun Jones has just taken out an amazing clearance, big time 8-ball.
Yeah.
And he's thinking, right, here we go, I'm right in this match.
Yeah.
And the next time Chris comes to the table, he takes out another Rolls-Royce clearance where he never looks like he's missing for a second. Yeah, he's hit that so hard.
Oh my gosh.
And look at the kicking off.
This is crazy.
He's having a giggle with the crowd now. They're getting involved with it. But you can see there, for as affable as Chris is, and as much as he likes a giggle with anybody, he's an absolute born competitor. And he's just starting to slowly tick.
Solids is wide open too. As long as he can get a good angle on the 3 to go over for the 8 or the 4. I don't see too many problems unless he gets a bad angle on his positioning ball for the 8-ball. Yeah, I don't know if I would shoot the 4-ball there. You can either just draw in between the 10 and the 13 or even follow around, yeah.
What we talked about earlier, though, you do get the sense that Shaun is working so hard every time he's at the table.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, yeah. And then Chris just comes to the table and just makes it look so, oh no.
I need to stress, I'm not offering criticism of Shaun here. This game is hard.
Oh yeah.
This game is not meant to be as easy as some can make it look. But he's run into a little bit of trouble here.
I also didn't know that slop counts, so you can just take a whack at it. Pray.
Yeah, it happens every now and again.
There's problems, but I mean, for Chris, it's something he'll probably figure out right away. 12-ball is right there to break him out.
Yeah, and you can see there one of the key parts of Chris's work. He goes after the problem early.
Yes.
You know, he's going after the problem here. He's still got 2 balls at the top of the table as
he
insurance.
doesn't get a double kiss here. Oh, he's drawing, so that way it doesn't. Oh, he did get the double kiss. Still, it's wired. He's just going to kick at it. Good shot.
I think we're watching a little bit of angry Paul here from Chris Melling. Just a little bit.
He just hits every ball perfect. It just doesn't matter.
Imagine if he could break, he'd be a good player. I'm going to have to run before I see him next once he listens to this back. He decides to take his medicine on this 8 ball. Oh, it's some finish, isn't it, from Chris? He really is so good.
Yep, a ball in, 2 balls in.
And this will be a form of torture for Chris, watching Shaun break so well.
Oh, it looked like he was laughing. Yep. Oh, now he's straight face.
Shaun's actually broken beautifully in this match, you know.
Yeah. He's got a tough little shot for a first shot.
Make this, and the rack is at his mercy.
Good
He
shot.
played it well. Tap of the knee from Chris Melling.
Yeah.
Game recognises game.
This looks wide open. 4, 5, 7, or you can even play the 6. 6, 7, 3, 1, 8. He's gonna shoot. Ooh, I don't think he wanted to be there.
Yeah,
Kind of got a little weird on him.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to be playing the 3 ball, especially not jacked up.
He's a long way short.
I don't know if I like this. He hit it well though.
That's a great recovery shot. And he was a long way short on his trip over to the 7.
Oh no.
Well, that is...
Looks like he just rushed it.
Just didn't see it coming, though. It looked like he'd done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. I thought he was just going to try to drag it. Just kill it. But
I quite liked his choice, honestly. Tries across. You see the cue ball. It was pretty perfect. But just wonder if he maybe did just get a little bit cute.
yeah. Well, that looks like it's going to be all she wrote for this match. He's on the hill, right?
He certainly is. I tell you what, I'm excited to interview him next. Well, Chris Melling has had to fight a lot. He hasn't made a single ball on his break in this match, but he still won 7-3, and that was a really impressive performance.
He made the cue ball about 3 times on the break, but
You're a braver man than me, Sam. Thank you so much for joining us though, on the commentary, Sam. I hope to have you back soon, and best of luck to wherever this game takes you next.